get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is Tiana, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video.
What's goody, YouTube? What's good, Tiana J? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, Tiana. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over this daggone break room, y'all. Oh boy. All right. Y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail, y'all know who we gonna get into today, honey. Child, we got My Jazzy Life and we got Tiana J. Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We know Tiana J she's not a frequent flyer over here in the break room. Shouts out to my subscriber who told me to go take a look at a video she put out. I guess it was yesterday. But y'all, I don't watch Tiana J. I think the last time I was over there, her mama got swindled by some, was it a catfish, an Arabian swindler online? Baby, I don't even remember. Something about some money, car was sold, and the mama, and then it was another incident. I take that lie back. I think it was around the holidays. Maybe that was about a year or so ago. And her mother and her twin brother came to visit her for the holidays. Something about I think the little boy broke something. Her mama got mad and she wasn't watching the little boy. She put the mama and the brother out in the house. That's the last time I've been over there. So if you guys are watchers of Tiana J, y'all probably know how long ago that was. But she's interesting. I don't really go over there, y'all. Anyway, but we're going to talk about it. Y'all requested it. We'll talk about it. Y'all know Jasmine is a very frequent flyer over here in the break room. The last time we discussed her, Jasmine was telling us she's struggling. And so she decided to do another video saying that she's moving away. I'm in survival mode, doing what I have to do as a responsible mother, parent, or something rather, whether. Anyway, oh my God. Jasmine wears me out, honey. Oh my goodness. I could just imagine the people that are close to her, how they feel, because she will wear you down. I've never seen somebody complain as much as she does, but never does anything to change her situation. I've never seen that before. But, you know, I mean, I haven't seen everybody in the whole entire world. I'm pretty sure there's many of My Jazzy Lives out there, but Jasmine is the one we're talking about today. So she's the one we're going to plop on the screen. So y'all sit back, relax. Make sure you clock into the break room. That is hitting the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. We're going to get now. We're not going to be over Jasmine's long, y'all, because I know y'all sitting in the comments talking about, oh, Lord, y'all rolling your eyes so hard, your eyelashes then popped off. Y'all rolling your eyes about, oh, not Jasmine. Yes, honey, Jasmine, okay? And I did check out, shouts out to you all to tell me about the Lit family. I went over there. I'm a little confused on what's going on. I went to YouTube, so I probably need to go to TikTok and see if I can figure out a little bit more what's going on to see if it's even worth me, you know, talking about it. I guess there's some type of prank family. Y'all know I don't get into them. I don't watch the prank families. But I guess there's something going on with the kids and the mama and anyway, I mean, you know, these people got a lot going on and be all on the internet with it too. It just baffles me, okay? So y'all, let's get into this react of My Jazzy Life. I guess she's going to elaborate on her struggles as a single mother, and we are here to listen. Let's get into it.
All right, y'all. So I just actually left from the fields. I was watching Ava cheer for a little bit, and I couldn't really tell which one was Aiden because they in helmet it's in the past now, so I couldn't tell which one was him. And Legend was it was hot out there, but I'm about to go to HEB, grab some food, and fix it for us to eat, and then I'm probably gonna DoorDash for a bit. Hey y'all, so I'm back at the house, and I'm just really tired and kind of just overwhelmed right now. I dropped my kids off, took care of all the paperwork that I had to take care of, and I just don't know what I'm gonna have to do as far as my living situation, y'all. It's a lot of stuff going on in my life that I don't talk about. And I feel like I got a lot of choices and decisions I need to make. And, you know, one thing about me, I keep it 100 with y'all. I've made good decisions. I made bad decisions in my past. And at this point, I just feel like, you know, I'm really going through a rough patch. I come on here telling y'all because I want someone to donate and help me out, or because y'all like to do that and say, oh, she's dry begging or she wants money. It's not that. It's just, I don't want to hide that. I don't want to lie.
Wait, what? What do you... Essentially, ma'am, you are hiding what you're struggling with because you didn't say it. First and foremost, what you mean you don't want to lie? Lie about what? You struggling? Okay, girl. I mean, that's evident, right? Okay. So what are you telling the truth about when you haven't said a word?
But I'm also still keeping some stuff private, like what I'm going to do or what might happen, or just a lot of things. There's stuff that y'all know, stuff that y'all don't know. Family situations, kid situations, children's father situation. It's so much that I don't speak about. And I do that for my own sanity, because let's be real, I'm already going through some shit, and then I just don't need the internet.
So what you going through with your family situation with you and your mom over there beefing? What y'all beefing about? You not going to do anything with your daddy because you barely see or talk to him. Your grandmammy, your daddy's mama, she live away from you. You only go visit her when you need a couple dollars. So what? So you said baby daddy situations. Well, what baby daddy situations are you going through? Because let's be honest, how could you be going through anything with Philip? He going through something with somebody else. I mean, y'all arrangement seems pretty copacetic over there. He keeps the kids about 2 weeks out of the month. You keep them the other 2 weeks. Him and Hannah share the responsibilities that you and him should actually share. But since Hannah is his mate and she's dumb enough to do it, then you know what I mean? So what other? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Chris. Wait, how could you be having problems with Chris? Didn't he bail you out the clink couple months ago? Jasmine, let me newsflash to you, sis. It's not a secret that Chris is not doing what he's supposed to do. It's very evident. Girl, you have literally had stanker all summer. Girl, you even have to take that boy to work with you, to DoorDash. How many times has Chris taken stanker to work with him? 0. He probably don't even have pictures of stank on his desk at his job. So it's very obvious that your situation is Chris, because Chris doesn't want to help you with that boy. Newsflash, my Jazzy life, we told you that. Better yet, let's be honest, sis, who are we? We're a nobody. We're just people in the audience, right? The man you had a baby with told you that he did not want any kids with you. Now, he didn't say with you. He just said he didn't want any kids right now. But since he was with you, then obviously he meant he didn't want to have any kids with you. That man told you that. So what did you think? That he was going to, you were going to birth Legend and he was just going to miraculously change his mind? Girl, the man left and the boy wasn't even 3 years old. Hell, the whole time he was there, he wasn't there. So of course, so did you not think? Let's roll it back a little bit. Your one of your arch nemesis, Medusa, his little girl's baby mother, She was the evidence to show you how he's going to treat the child when he's not with you. See, you was over there windmilling in the streets for Chris like a dodo bird against his baby mama, and that had nothing to do with you. It was none of your business. You all here doing live streams talking about stuff that he's telling you, which is his side, not her side, just his side, which now you see Medusa was right about everything she was saying. Now you see, while you were sitting on this internet agreeing with him that child support is a scam, now you're caught up in the same scam. You can't get none because he ain't going to give you any. I'm just trying to figure out why you won't take this man down to child support. At this point, it doesn't matter how much money you get, $40, $50 a week. It don't matter. It's gas for your car. Why won't you take this man to child support? What, you afraid that he won't be in Stank's life? He already isn't in his life. So who freaking cares? I mean, at this point, with the child support that you can manage to get out of him, girl, you could take that money and go buy Legend a whole new daddy. Let's continue.
Because I put my own business out there, basically smacking me in my fucking face. You know what I'm saying? But as for the living situation, I feel like that's something I have to tell y'all because it might be different. You know, y'all gonna see what y'all see. Y'all, I'm like, oh, so she's leaving. She's really, yeah, bitch, I'm really leaving. I'm really moving. Not.
Why would that be a surprise that you move, sis? People move all the time. You've moved 3-4 times since we've been watching you. We're not shocked if you move. Like, if you can't keep the upkeep of this house, then yes, move to something that you can afford. Your living situation might look different. What, you gonna get some more furniture this time?
I'm looking forward to moving. I'm not looking forward to moving, but I think that that's really what's gonna happen. Is gonna have to leave. I can't afford to pay my rent coming up, so that's like one thing. But it's other reasons behind it.
You can't afford to pay your rent coming up. Well, why weren't you producing more videos in the month of June? So when you got that check in July, you'd have been able to pay your rent for August. Jasmine, you have 3 monetized platforms on YouTube. You don't have to start from the bottom and build a platform. They're already built. Why aren't you posting on them? I mean, let's be honest. So was this the reason why you ran to go do DoorDash like a crazy person? So you can hustle up the money? Sis, you can definitely hustle money on DoorDash, but the platform is so oversaturated. Unless you work from sun up to sundown, sis, you're not going to make $200 a day. It's hard to do that. And we can tell that you're not doing it from sun up to sundown.
Like I said, I'm telling y'all bits and pieces, but I'm trying to be mindful of everything that's going on. But yeah, I just feel like I had to come and just be honest with y'all. I've been door dashing. I didn't go to sleep last night until 5 o'clock in the morning. That's just the time I went to sleep. I didn't get home until really, really late because I was trying to door dash during the peak hour as well. I was door dashing for a minute. And then, I'm trying to get back consistent on my content and post my content.
Jasmine, be careful door dashing all in the middle of the night. Although we know that, well, people should know door dashers don't carry cash. But since you delivering, especially to those apartment complexes that don't have good lighting, you got to walk up stairwells 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I'm pretty sure you're not dragging stink out the car at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning so more than likely you're pulling up to these apartment complexes, leaving him in the car, probably with the car still running and the door unlocked, dropping off food in the middle of the night. Jasmine, and this is in all seriousness, please be careful. You are a woman. Be careful. And if you're going to do that, you need to carry you some type of mace or something on your keychain. That's dangerous, this being out all in the middle of the night, trying to, Jasmine, think about your situation. While you out in the middle of the night trying to make money jeopardizing your safety, your two baby daddies are snug like bugs in bed with, more than likely, we know Philip has a woman and Chris may have one too. They're snug like bugs in the bed, resting up while you all out scavenging in the city of Austin like you some daggone hobo or something. Jasmine, think about your situation. Again, instead of coming to YouTube to tell us a story other than content, sis, what was the point of telling us? You need to be telling that to a judge or an attorney or somebody. You need to be telling the judge that you're struggling. You got to jeopardize your safety because you out here trying to make extra money because your baby daddy Chris does not help you, but your son, which we told you he wasn't. Jasmine, the man wasn't helping you with that boy when he was living there. Did you really think it was going to change when he moved away?
And stop lacking where, whenever I get down. And that's my fault. And I'm going to take accountability because, bitch, just because you're down does not mean you need to stop working. So that's me taking accountability on that part and just being 100% transparent.
Jasmine, there's no transparency because you're not saying anything. Not saying that you have to say anything, but don't use the word transparency and not say what you're being transparent about in the same sentences. It's redundant.
The YouTube check was real. It was looking real slim to nothing because I wasn't posting as consistent as I usually post. Y'all know.
Why? Jasmine, why was your YouTube check? I knew, Jasmine, why was your YouTube check skimpy? Isn't that how you pay your bills? Like, sis, you got to learn how to cope with life. First and foremost, you need to learn how to start praying over your situation. You just can't think the fairy godmothers of YouTube are going to keep blessing you because, sis, you have cried wolf so many times on this internet. People don't even come for the cries anymore. They're numb to it. They don't even listen to your cries anymore. See, that's why you should have saved all them unnecessary cries for when you really needed them, sis. Yeah, the internet has done so much for you. When I say the internet, I mean her audience has done so much for her. Baby, they're done out. They're done out. They can't do anything else. And now she's standing in the bathroom while Bentley in the cage. First and foremost, I commend you for being able to have an animal as long as you have. We know old Liv, she can't even keep a man long enough, let alone an animal. But why keep a dog caged up all day, every day, Jasmine? That is cruel and unusual punishment for an animal. Dogs are supposed to be running, jumping, getting their exercise. He can't get no exercise sitting in a pissy cage because I'm pretty sure he pisses that cage out. Oh, Bentley.
Me, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I had to be transparent. And it's a lot going on. School about to start. I feel like I'm having to like overdrive and try to figure something out. School about to start with the kids, with Legend, and
What you mean school's about to start with the kids and with Legend? Aren't all 5 of those your kids? Aren't all 5 of them starting school in about a week or so? Why wouldn't you just say school starting with the kids? How are you separating your children? See, Jasmine, this is why a lot of women don't respect you as a mother. The way you separate the responsibilities for those kids is insane. The way you should have said that school about to start for the kids. But let's be honest, sis, school starting for the kids mean what to you? Because you've already told us that Philip's family, him, his woman, and his mama got the 4 oldest. All you got to do is get Legend something. And let's be honest, where has Legend went this summer? Nowhere. So whatever clothes you managed to buy him this summer, child, ain't nobody seen him. He can wear them clothes to school. Get that boy 2 pairs of shoes. Go over there. Remember when you and Chris went to the outlet? So, he ain't doing no outlet trips this year? Oh, boy. Take that boy down there to that outlet. Get him a couple pair of shoes. And push him on out the door, ma'am. Yeah. And right now, a lot of stores are having clearance events. First and foremost, here's the problem, Jasmine. Why would you be trying to get ready for back to school 2 weeks before school starts? When school let out, that's when you should have been hustling on school getting ready to start 8 weeks after it let out. Why, as a mother who have had children in school for several years now, why are you still so last minute with everything? Especially you saying you can barely pay your rent. So, I mean, let's be honest. What's more important, a roof over your head or brand new clothes to school? I would think a roof over your head, because even if you buy the brand new clothes, where the hell you gonna hang them or put them up if you ain't got no roof?
Right now, survival mode type shit right now. And that's that. But we're back at home. It is 3:24. I'm actually going to go DoorDash again. And then I'm going to go drop it. I told my son to grab his cleats before he left, and he left them on the table. So I'm going to grab those, and I'm going to go, because his dad already got his pad. He has, I think, his helmet. I'm going to go DoorDash as well. And just make sure, just take care of a couple of things. And, I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep pushing no matter what.
You ain't got no other choice but to keep pushing.
Thing about me, I'm always going to figure some shit out, and I'm going to hustle to get it. And by all means necessary. Child, that's one thing I'm going to tell somebody. And I've had to literally put myself in a different position. Like, I'm the type of person that get down and overwhelmed with just everything. And I told myself, like, bitch, stop doing that. And then on top of that, I was just like, girl, keep pushing, pray. I swear to God, pray things gonna change, pray things gonna work out for the better. Because at the end of the day, who else gonna have your back? God's gonna always have your back. I mean, I'm probably like, yeah, they're talking about God. I'm just being 100, and I just feel like
But you're right, sis. God always, he got your back right now. But God helps those that help themselves, sis. So you might need to change your DoorDashing shoes for some 9-to-5 shoes. Consistent money is always better than inconsistent money. I'm just saying, sis.
Don't put some things in God's hands, and I try to just like put all that pressure on my shoulders. I feel like it really weighs on me. And y'all can probably see it in my vlogs, and I'll be like, damn, what's going on with her? You know what I'm saying?
No, we ain't paying no attention, girl. We just watching whatever you got going on. I'm gonna be honest with you, Jasmine. We're not really paying no attention like that. No, we ain't seen nothing. You look the same in every video.
Like, it weighs on me. Like, I be at a point to where I just be like, I don't think I can do this, and I'm just let Philip have kids and do this, maybe let Legend, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I be feeling.
Maybe let Legend what? Why you cut that off? You said I might let Philip have the kids, but you didn't mention Chris have Legend. When you mentioned Legend, you hurry up and cut that off. Who is getting ready to have Legend but you? Unfortunate. I'm not trying to be funny, because that's unfortunate that boy doesn't have a relationship with his father's family. Who is getting ready to get Legend? Nobody, Jasmine. This is why you should have took heed to what that man was telling you 4 years ago, 5 years ago. When that man told you he did not want any children, Jasmine, you should have took that man seriously. Because now look what you're dealing with. Look, not just you. Look what Legend has to deal with. The fact that he gets to watch his 4 oldest siblings go have a good time with their dad and his family, and then he never gets to go anywhere. He never gets to go anywhere. He never gets to do anything. Only thing he gets to do is go door dashing with you. That's a heck of a life for a 4-year-old, Jasmine. But once again, you're hard-headed. We told you, your homegirls told you at the time that was cool with you, that you might want to rethink, reevaluate that situation, sis, because you just made it much, much harder on you. Here's the thing with Jasmine. Jasmine was already struggling and complaining about the 4. So when she met Chris, and Chris came in and started sweeping and mopping floors and washing dishes and cooking meals, she thought she hit pay dirt. And unfortunately for her, Chris turned around and treated her like dirt. And also, unfortunately, for the child, Legend, he doesn't get good treatment. Because when Chris looks at that little boy, it's a constant reminder to him that your mama tricked me, right? Now, I'm not going to say that Chris didn't have a say-so in that situation, because Chris could put a rubber on a condom or whatever, and he could have, and yeah. But anyway, he didn't do that. So now Jasmine is dealing with the aftermath of this, and it's unfortunate for her. It's unfortunate. And let's be honest, we can't keep saying, well, Jasmine, you should have listened to Chris, because that's in the past. You can't even do anything about that now. It's over with. The fact is, Jasmine, unfortunately for her, she just has to stand up to the fact that she's not going to get the help that she needs with Legend from his dad. And she's going to have to figure it out on her own. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. At this point, Jasmine need to go get a 2 bedroom. Jasmine need to go get a 2 bedroom. Get 2 sets of bunk beds in a single bed, because she got 5 kids. Get 2 sets of bunk beds or a single bed and a single bed. Put them all in one room, okay? And she got a room and thug it out from there. Like, at this point, stop doing stuff for the internet, because it's not cost effective, okay? You can't afford it, sis. We don't. This, as long as you got a decent roof over your head, your child, we don't care where you at. Right? I mean, or do like Olivia. Go to shelter. Go to transitional housing. I mean, apparently it's working for Olivia. She thinks she's going to go get a 5-bedroom house somewhere. Maybe you should do that, Jasmine. I mean, technically, if you asked Philip to keep those kids for about 3 months, he would. Hell, he's keeping them majority of the time anyway. So you could get up on your feet. I think Philip is the type of guy, he will allow you to do that, Jasmine. He kept his other baby mother, what's her name, Asia, he kept those kids all daggone summer. So I'm pretty sure that he would keep your kids, where his kids, you all's kids that you share together. If you told him, Philip, can you keep these kids for about 3-4 months? Sign an agreement that once you get on your feet after that 90 days or 120 days, however long you think it's going to take you, that he's going to release those kids back to you. Jasmine, at this point, go to a shelter. Try to get some type of transitional housing. Stop trying to fake it on the internet. It's not cute anymore, sis. It's literally financially crippling you. You claim you can't afford to pay your bills. And let's be honest, you could do like a lot of these other YouTubers. Hell, Olivia doing it. You can vlog living in the shelter. Hey, there's millions of videos out there of people vlogging living in the shelter.
So we're going to pray. And we're going to keep pushing. All I'm asking you guys to do and to support me is just to thumbs up this video, share it on all your platforms, tag me. And if you guys are interested in a shout out, I am going to start running the shout out promotions. I'm going to run $15 in vlog shout outs, because I'm about to push my bills, because baby, we got to get paid. $15 in vlog shout outs, $10 community posts and IG stories. So,
Jasmine, who is going to pay you $15 for a shout out when nobody is watching the videos like they used to? You see how poor the quality of your videos are now, Jasmine, because you don't have that fire, that spunk for your YouTube anymore. You don't think other people that watch you see that? Why would they pay you $15 when you're not even getting the views? You just sat here and told us that your YouTube check was garbage. How is that going to promote somebody to come get some of your clout when you just told us you don't even have it? You just said your YouTube check was trash. So how is that going to motivate somebody to pay you to help them when you need help? I mean, at this point, you probably should pay somebody to shout you out. I'm just saying, no, that's not going to work. Girl,
And that's just a little extra, like for gas money, to help me DoorDash and do what I can do.
Wait, what? You taking the shout out money for gas money? Oh.
But I wanted to say, because some people thought I was lying about my water getting turned off. Bitch, my water got turned the fuck off. I did pay my water bill. There was like a what is it? So when we had the toilet situation, child, it made my water bill. My landlord paid for like the repairs, but I had to pay the water bill, and my water is not connected to my water. It's not connected to sewer and trash. Okay, go. No, go to the other bathroom.
Your water's not connected to sewer and trash. What's it connected to?
And so I paid that, which is like $500, and then I forgot about that, how it's not connected. And baby, they still put a lock on my meter because of that.
Girl, you paid a $500 water bill? The way you be in there rinsing the dishes off before you put them in the dishwasher. $500 water bill? If there was some type of, oh, you know what? If it's a leak inside the house, that's the responsibility of the owner or the occupant. If it's a leak outside the house, like at the meter, then that's on the water company. She just said she had some type of toilet situation. So she probably didn't tell her landlord in an appropriate time that her toilets were running real bad. And unfortunately, she had to bear the cost of it. I mean, that's your fault. Jasmine should have told her as soon as that toilet first time it started running, you should have been on that phone. But then this is what happens when you're not paying your rent, or you haven't paid all of it, or you're late paying it. More than likely, she was scared or reluctant to call her landlord for repairs because she was behind. And that's unfortunate for her. But see, this is what happens, Jasmine. When you got that tax money, I don't know how much tax money you got, but I'm pretty sure you probably got over $8,000. Jasmine, you should have put some of that money up. I don't know what you did with your tax money, but you should have put some of that tax money up for situations like this here.
So I had to deal with that. I had to hustle my ass off, bro. Like, hustle. And yeah, so here we are now.
Well, yeah, you had to hustle your ass off to get your bill paid. Girl, welcome to the club, ma'am. That's what we're all doing. We're all in survival mode. She said, like, can you believe my Jazzy, like, had to hustle to pay a bill that I used? Can you guys believe it? Yes, sis, believe it. Bye, Jasmine. Oh, Lord, I am so exhausted. I don't know why Jasmine exhausts me so much, because she does not use that thing that she got on top of her shoulders called her head, honey. I don't know why she does not. You know, like, y'all, like I said, the reality is Jasmine is obviously not a good steward of her coin. I bet she wish now she was on this internet bragging about, okay, so let me say this. I'm not going to say she was bragging. Let me change that. When she was on the internet a few years ago telling people that she made over $20,000 in 1 month from all her platforms on social media, I bet she wish she had that $20,000 right now. I bet she wish she would have invested that money so she could have saw the money 2 years later instead of not seeing it at all. I bet she's sitting right now regretting the fact that she put all that money down on Chris, a truck, and her minivan that she don't even have to this day. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, Jasmine, you are in a situation, baby, you don't need to be throwing $9 away, okay? But here's the thing with that, y'all. You live and learn. Let me say this. At least you should live and learn. We all have been a fool for a man. I know I have, baby. I ain't too ashamed to say it. But you best believe I'll never be a fool again, and has not been one. I learned my lesson, okay? And especially now in 2025, let me tell you something. You can't meet a man that can meet you halfway or go above what you need. Baby, you don't need him. You hear me? You can do bad all by yourself. You do not need any help for that. If a man is not trying to come in and make your load a little less, and he's coming in adding more to your plate, then sis, he don't need to be eating or sitting at your table. Okay, girl? Okay. All right, now y'all, let's get into this Tiana J young lady. Yeah, she's rough, but meaning Tiana J, but we're going to listen to what she had to say. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I haven't watched all of this video, but she titled it Realistic Motherhood Vlog. Now, if you guys don't know, Tiana J is a mother of one child. I think his name is, I don't know, Elijah, maybe that's his name. I think so. So let's listen to what she had to say, y'all.
In my life, because man, it'd be so much that I go through that I don't speak on, that I don't say nothing about. I troop it out. Like how my mama taught me. I try to stay as strong as possible, but it comes a point in time where, like, being so strong all the time, you can no longer be strong. Like, you just break. And I'm at my breaking point right now. And I'm trying not to crash out and do the wrong thing or anything. But, like, I sit sometimes and I reflect on my life and I reflect decisions that I made. And this one is so hard to just, like, get away from. Like, the fact that I chose to have a baby by a deadbeat, like, it's like I cannot escape. This is like a nightmare over and over and over and over. Like,
Wait, y'all, I'm confused. Did she just say that she is upset that she had a baby by a deadbeat? Child, how old is this child? What are you, about 7, 8? He's definitely not no little guy like Legend. Girl, what is we crying about? Did you just found out this man was a deadbeat? Girl, wasn't it about a couple years ago? Wasn't the deadbeat staying over there with you in the apartment that people got you when you got out the shelter? Let me hush. Let me get into this.
like, I think to myself sometimes, like, man, I felt my son. I was so young when I got pregnant with my baby. And I didn't know half the stuff that I know now. I did not know when I was young. Having him, thinking that this person was going to be around for us. This person wanted this baby, and now I'm left to do everything alone. And it's so overwhelming sometimes, like, doing that alone and trying to figure it out, trying to make ends meet and stuff. Like, today, y'all, it really just, like, my heart.
I'm not saying that it wouldn't be overwhelming, but sis, you got one. My Jazzy life over there with 5. Now, Jasmine don't really count because she got Philip to help her. But imagine the mothers with multiple children who don't have help from the father or fathers of the children. Imagine, and then this young lady, she has the opportunity where she does social media for a living. So she don't have to get up and go and work a job on her feet all day or sitting down or being away from the home. She has the flexibility to be able to make money right from the comforts of her home. Now, again, I'm not minimizing how she's feeling. I could, I'm not in her shoes. I'm not in her skin. But all I'm saying is, sis, you got one. Imagine how the mothers out here that feel they have multiple.
Just broke. I literally just paid my electric bill a few days ago of $300 of what I was supposed to pay.
And then I turn around and get a notice that says, "Oh, you also owe this," and I'm like, "How is this even possible?" So I'm calling them and I'm trying to figure out a solution. Like, I figured out the solution and what I had to do, but I'm sitting here thinking like, it's the fact that I'm doing this all alone, trying to figure out how I'm gonna keep lights on for me and my child. And he has an able-bodied father that wants to pick and choose when he wants to go to work, when he wants to send child support or whatever the case may be. I don't care.
Sis, now I got a question because I'm listening to you, sis, but I am distracted by the hair. Let me take this banner off. I guess this is her transparency, but I am thoroughly confused. What is this? Now, sis, I understand. Why are you on here looking like? No, sis, I can't even concentrate on what she's saying. Look how she looking. Oh my God.
Don't care, like, will watch me struggle and laugh while I struggle with this child. And it's just like, why do you want to be such an evil person to me when I've always been the person that was there for you, tried to compromise with you?
Sis, I hear you, but you can't get blood from a turnip. Like, you can't force the man to go to work. The only people that can enforce that is child support. At this point, if you're struggling financially, then go find a part-time job. Now, she gets far better views on her videos than my Jazzy Life does. I know she has a presence on TikTok. I don't know how well she does over there. I'm sure she's monetized over there. So again, I'm not saying that she should be rolling in the dough, but if her finances are strained, whatever happened to going to find other ways to make money to incorporate with the way that you are? Like, what, sitting up here crying about your baby daddy on the internet is not going to make your baby daddy give you the money for the light bill. Like, I'm confused.
And I'm just like, I failed my son, like, as far as the person that's his father, like, I failed him. No. This is so fucking hard, bro. And to hear my son get on the phone with his father and tell him that he feels that his father hates him. Stuff is like, yo, this is what I did to my fucking son.
Okay.
I just wish I would have known the things that I know now back then. I would not have done none of this.
Right, but sis, it's too late. He's here, your child. He's here. He's obviously thriving. You're taking care of him the best way you know how. Thank God for that. And keep pushing, sis. Like, I mean, I understand having moments. Like, I get having moments, but this moment I'm not getting, because before I would sit and cry over something I wish a man would do and I know he's not gonna do it, I'll just go get it done my damn self. Can I get an amen?
I love my baby. I love him down. But this is so fucking hard, bro. And I thank God for my support system, the ones that I do have and stuff like that, because they do make it a little easy for me sometimes, but it's a different type when you don't have the person you created this show with by your side doing it with you.
It's a different type of hurt. Yeah, I guess so. But are you still in love with the man? Because let's be honest, is if you ain't loving that ninja no more and he ain't there to help you like he should, you know, 2 tears in the bucket. And we just gonna keep it pushing. Baby, when I tell you, baby, y'all women, I don't get it. Oh, well, I'm gonna say this to you, Tiana, because sister, we gotta go because I didn't know this was gonna be. I had no idea this was going on. Since here's some words of encouragement. Don't have any more children unless you're married. Okay, girl. All right, bye. Woo! Okay, that was a mess. Look, let me say this. Like I said, I don't. This girl is a crybaby. I will like the every time I've been over here, she's been crying. Literally, every time I have came to her channel, there has been ugly cries. Every time. I just remembered now why I do not come over here. Okay. One thing about Jasmine, she don't really give us the tears. Liv don't either. They don't really give us the tears. And it be the ugly cries for me. I'm like, my God, ma'am. Anyway, I get it. I understand that she's feeling some type of way. I mean, it wouldn't hurt that the man that I had a child with wasn't with me unless I was still in love with that man. If I wasn't in love with that man, I'd just be like, I mean, we broke up for a reason. I got my beautiful child. I got my health. And let me go on and take care of my baby, take care of myself, and keep it pushing. Like the tears, even after these cries, her situation was still the same. The man still did whatever he want to, whenever he want to. And it's still the same. Like nothing changed. The tears didn't change, not one thing. At least on that man's side. You think he gonna watch the video and feel empathetic? No. If he's not empathetic by listening to his son, he damn sure ain't gonna be empathized by listening to her tears. Ooh, okay, y'all. That's my time, bro. I gotta go. There's a lot going on around here. Let me go. Let me go see what Erica Love by Erica doing. Maybe she over there doing another series. Let me get caught up. Okay, y'all. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. And TMR gonna see y'all in the next one, honey. Remember, so what you love. Bye.